Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
This is a thought I have every day. How are you as a mom supposed to work 9 to 5 and then drop your kids off at school at 8:30 and then pick them up at like 2:45 and then meal prep, make dinner, do laundry, keep track of all of their activities, then take them to extracurricular activities, work out, be a good wife, be a good daughter, be a good friend, and then also take care of your mental health. And I'm sure I am missing like a whole slew of other things. Like, this is just a general thought I have. How are we supposed to do this? Oh, and you're supposed to have a side hustle. You're supposed to climb the corporate ladder. What else am I missing?
Probably to be a boss babe or a bad babe, or not really sure, but you should get in touch with the lunatic from yesterday's video, because she was doing all that and way more. A lot of the things I can never do because I'm not her.
Here's a little secret for you. Every time you crave companionship and you're tired of being single and you feel left out because you see all these girls and women getting engaged and married and getting these huge diamond rings on social media, on TikTok, everywhere, here's what I do to feel absolutely happy about being single.
Yeah, no one cares.
Okay, say that one more time for the people in the back.
In 1982, over 43% of fathers had never changed a diaper. In 2024, less than 4%. What that means is women are getting soft.
Excuse you?
Yeah, excuse him, and after you do that, there could be another reason why men don't change diapers. It can be because of the rise in boss babes and bad babes and all that. As we can see here, in the 70s there were 3.8 million single parents, in the 80s 9.4 million, and in 2023 15.18 million families with a female householder and no spouse. It might be a bit difficult to change diapers if you're not involved in that child's life.
Men have an empathy problem, and until men do the work to undo the indoctrination that they've received that has taught them that selfishness is something to be proud of or something to be coveted, until they do the work to undo the sort of hierarchical, hyper-competitive type thought pattern, we will continue to see the dissolution of both marriage and straight romantic relationships. What's going on in the minds of the men out there is not good. I've had multiple men try to justify to me why they don't feel any empathy for other people. Literally had a phone call with the dude the other day, and he said, I don't have any empathy for strangers. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with me because I don't have empathy for strangers. I think that selfishness is a virtue. And I should have just literally hung up on him. But instead I said, okay, well, I'm not interested in you, and I don't have any respect for that thought process.
I'm guessing you still hung up the phone just to show him the empathy you had for him. You could have had a conversation with him, maybe to explain the error of his way, but instead you chose to tell him that you have no respect for him and his thought process. Yeah, way to show your empathy. By the way, I don't care about complete strangers either, so that makes me a bad person. Great.
It's game over, lads. Anyone thinking out there that the dating scene was any bit better and I was giving anyone false hope, it's not. It's absolutely. So the dates with Soberman will not be happening anymore because, yeah, it's done. He ended it there the other day. And you know what? On reflection, I'm actually glad he did because, dating someone sober is really difficult, and I applaud anyone, because what I've realised is I like alcohol and I like going out and having a good time, and he was so great and so much fun, but besides the alcohol there was something missing. And you know what, in the old days I would just go on and just be like, oh, I'll keep it going. And you know what, fair enough, he actually pulled the plug, and I actually applaud him for it.
You think the dating scene is ish because of the quality of people out there to date, but no, that's because you dated a guy who was sober, not making a strong case for yourself.
I went on a date this weekend, okay? And I posted on my close friend's story a little selfie. And the caption was like, guys, I'm on a date, like, right? On my close friend's story. If you're on my close friends, you're supposed to be the homie. So why the did one of my date's friends screenshot my story and send it to him? Work. You're an op. You're an op. Now I have to block you. Now I have to remove you from my close friends. Now I have to contact Mark Zuckerberg himself in the flesh to get him to deactivate your account. And mine, too. So,
Well, that was annoying. You know you can deactivate your account by yourself, right? You can just click on delete my account and that's it. Other than that, girls code, girls girl, support women and all the blah blah blah. Close friends? Yeah, sure. I mean, why not?
you know, I hate when people ask you what you do. Like what's your job? Like, your job is your purpose. Like, that's not your purpose. Like, that's not your main goal of living, is your job. Like, that's not what you do. Like, when people ask me that, I'm like, I live. Like, I get up and I live. Like, I do what I want to do. And, like, work is the bane of my existence. I hate going to work. I work at a little cafe and I dread it. I despise it. Just the thought that you have to go in there and you can't leave. Like, or else you'll get fired. Like, you're stuck there until this amount of time. Like, you have to clock in, and then you are stuck there until you can leave. Like, I just hate it. It makes me feel so trapped and suffocated. I really, really hate it. I know most people feel that way, and it just sucks that America is like this. We're just stuck in this 9 to 5, in this loop of capitalism. Like, you have to work if you want to eat. Otherwise, how can you afford groceries? Like, it's just so ridiculous that we're stuck like this. Like, we're here to live and have experiences and have fun and do what we want to do, but we're all stuck at work all day long. Like, that there has to be another solution. So I'm really working on trying to sell my art and sell jewelry and make passive income so I can do what I want. And I want to help others do the same. I want to help you find your passion and find a way to make money from it so you can not work as much. Or maybe quit your job if you're successful enough, because we're not here to work. Like, we're not. We're here to find our purpose and do what makes us happy.
Well, it turns out what makes me happy is listening to a waitress telling me she's gonna help me find my purpose. And I'm not completely sure, but I do think people in other countries outside US have to work too. I'm also not really sure about this either, but I think people in, let's say, communist countries have to work twice as much as you do.
Okay, guys, hear me out or eat me out real quick, but either way, I'm winning. I've got.
Go to your search bar right now and type in men.
I'll read a few search results for everyone just listening. Men talking through it, men begging to be a good boy, men struggling to keep quiet, men break pants, okay, men react to labor song, men on their knees, men like plus women. I don't think you realize, Princess, those are your search results based on what you've searched before, based on the content you're consuming. Cause I've done the same, I did typed in men and gave me no search results.
They're not gonna jump up. Will they?
Not that high. Like, you've got to go lower. You've got to.
Alright, and this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.